Alright, I'm just going to remove all the .class files so that we can show how to compile the script. So we just go java c cd cht.java. Now we'll compile, create all the classes. To run the program, we've got our marking script here that was provided. So just going to run that. And we're also going to open the program in Sublime, but let's just run this script. Now we got all these windows. I'm just going to reorganize them. Alright, so we can see that pinging works good. All the peers are pinging each other correctly. So what we'll do now is just do a file request. So if peer 8 is going to request 2012, we can see it jumps from successor to successor until we get to peer 1, which has the file, and then peer 8 says it got the response from peer 1 having the file. So now if we try killing a successor, we're going to kill peer 10, so type quit. Peer 10 will depart from the network, and peer 8 has changed its successors, and the same has happened here on peer 5. And now we can see that peer 5 is pinging 8 and 12, and peer 8 is pinging 12 and 15. So the controlled killing of a peer works. Now we're going to test requesting a file after this. So here we're going to request file 0100010, and not here, not on peer 8, but it's stored on peer 12, and that comes back to peer 4. It's saying peer 12 has file 10. So request files works after killing a peer. Now we're going to suddenly kill peer 5. And now peer 4, once it does not receive 4 ping response messages in a row, it will assume that peer 5 has left the network, and we'll see that very shortly. And same with peer 3. So peer 5 is no longer alive. Set the first successor and the second successor, and the same as peer 3, it is changing its successor. Now we can see that peer 3 is pinging peer 4 and peer 8, and we see that peer 4 is pinging peer 8 and peer 12. So the pinging is now working correctly without these files. So for a successor ping class, we basically just create a ping message, and then we open up a local host on a port, and then we send the message over UDP, and we do that while true, so we continually send ping messages. Then on the receiving end of that, we have a UDP listener class, and that when it receives a UDP message, it will also create a message and send a response back. We have a function called sendTCP message, takes a message, takes a port, opens a connection, and sends the message and closes the port. That function is used in our program, so if we have a quit message and we're departing, we'll send TCP messages over the network using this function. And if we have file request messages and we have the file, then what we'll do is we'll determine the port of the peer that wants the file, can create a message, and then send it directly to the peer that was requesting the file. And that's how TCP is used in our program.